VLS's go for auto sequence start.
T-minus 26 seconds. We have auto sequence set.
20. 15. 10.
VLS's go for main engine start.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Booster ignition. And liftoff of Space Shuttle Endeavour, preparing our home in space for a larger international family.
Houston now controlling.
Houston, Endeavour, roll program.
Roger, roll, Endeavour.
Commander Chris Ferguson confirming Endeavour is rolling on course for a rendezvous with the International Space Station. Speed 1,000 miles an hour. Altitude 1 mile. Downrange distance 6.5 miles from Kennedy Space Center already. Three engines throttling down to 72% of the rated thrust as the shuttle goes through the realm of maximum aerodynamic pressure. Altitude 5 miles. Downrange 8 miles from Kennedy Space Center. Speed 1,500 miles an hour.
Endeavour, go at throttle up.
All systems remain go. Speed 2,000 miles an hour. Altitude 10 miles. Downrange distance 12 miles from Kennedy Space Center. It's 1.5 minutes since launch. Endeavour has consumed more than 2.25 million pounds of propellant and weighs less than half of what it did at launch. Standing by for burnout of the twin solid rocket boosters and jettison. Booster officer confirms a clean separation of the two solid rockets. Endeavour's 3 main engines continuing the second stage, accelerating with 37 million horsepower. Endeavour's communication signals now being processed through the tracking and data relay satellite system. Speed 16,000 miles an hour, altitude 64 miles. Downrange 760 miles. Booster officer confirms main engine cutoff, standing by for jettison of the external tank. Receiving live television pictures as Endeavour falls away from the external tank. Continues to climb to orbit. Speed 17,400 miles an hour. Altitude 67 miles. Downrange distance 1,000 miles.
Endeavour, Houston, we saw nominal MECO. OMS 1 is not required.
Copy, nominal MECO. OMS 1 not required.
A 04, a temporary runway that is providing a southwest to northeast landing. Speed 530 miles an hour. Altitude 6 miles. 21 miles to the landing site.
Endeavor, on at the 180.
On at the 180.
Pilot Eric Bowe now getting a chance to get the feel for Endeavor as it returns from Earth to Earth. Speed 470 miles an hour. Altitude 20,000 feet.
Endeavor, on at the 90.
On at the 90.
Commander Chris Ferguson back in control. Endeavor on course past the 90-degree portion of the heading alignment circle. Lining up with runway 04, Edwards Air Force Base. Speed 400 miles an hour. Altitude 1,100 feet. Commander Chris Ferguson on glide slope. Speed 350 miles an hour. Altitude 2,000 feet. Landing gear down. Gear down unlocked. Touchdown. Pilot Eric Bowe deploying drag chute that'll help slow Endeavor on the runway. Nose gear touchdown. Final reveal for Endeavor's home improvement to the International Space Station mission is now complete. 124th Space Shuttle mission, 27th shuttle mission of the station, and the 22nd mission for Endeavor.
Stop, Houston.
Copy, wheel stop, Endeavor. Welcome back. That was a great way to finish a fantastic flight, Fergie.
Hey, we're happy to be here in California.